Hey, this your girl Michelle.
This is Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Yuna, hey.
And you are tuned into Melanin Voices.
Woo,
hey.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
That's good.
We out here in Denver now.
Denver.
All together.
I know. It's so special. It's a special occasion.
It is a special occasion.
It is.
I leave tomorrow, back to New York.
I did not know that. I leave Sunday morning.
Back to where?
Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Well, I'm flying into New Orleans, but I'm driving to Baton Rouge after.
Louisiana.
Yes.
The dirty.
What about you, Mariah? Where you
I'm
going?
staying here, sis. This is my home.
Right.
Ooh, sorry.
All right.
Right. Today is a very, very special day because we ain't never together.
Right.
Never
together. So for us to be together, we got a lot done today.
We did.
Yes.
We did photo shoots. We doing this. We have a lot of stuff done, you guys. And when y'all be asking us like, "Hey, can y'all please do visual podcasts?" We like, but we don't even live in the same state.
Right. So
Y'all want to see us
hard.
Skyping?
Right. I don't think y'all want to see that.
I don't think y'all want to see bonnets on, hair
Yeah.
ties,
Because I do it from my couch.
and I do it from my bed.
Same bed or floor.
Right, so
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see that. So this is a special occasion that doesn't happen often. So tune in,
Yes.
like, comment, subscribe.
Yep. Share.
Oh yeah, we didn't shout out Rob for making our beat. Now we have actual beat for Melanin Voices now.
And it's
Yes.
so dope.
It's dope. He had us arguing,
Y'all
y'all.
heard that?
He had us arguing about which one to choose. We were like,
Yeah.
no, that one. He had made like 4 beats for us. We
So-
cannot choose.
Right. So if you need some shit, hit him up.
Yes, Trill
Yeah,
Stoney on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out to Rob for real.
For real.
Because we needed our own flavor. But really, what the best part about this is that people will always ask me, like, how do you guys do this podcast from all different states?
Mhm.
And we've managed to do it from this platform that we use, Zencaster. So if you've never heard of it before, then check it out
Mhm.
if
Yeah.
you're ever looking to do your own thing. But it's a great platform where it gets all of our audio from different states, so we can all bring our different kind of styles and techniques and where we're from, our communities, all to one platform. So
Right.
it's dope that we're all together, and I'm so
Yes.
excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today.
Me too.
Yeah.
Which is relationships.
Like, everyone loves relationships,
Right.
bro.
Y'all didn't even want to talk about nothing else but relationships. I'm like,
Let's
ah,
talk
damn, we gotta
about
talk about
sex.
nothing
Let's
else.
talk about.
Mm.
So we
All right.
have a lot of questions from our listeners and people who are going to listen. So
Yes.
we're going to name a couple questions.
Mhm.
We're going to answer all of them, and then we're going to wrap it up because
we gotta go
we
home.
had a long day today.
Right. Baby Nova's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
She texting
Mama,
the show right
what
now.
my
Sis, what's up?
Okay, my boobs is on swole, TMI, but it's hurting out here. But I'm out here. But I'm out here grinding, right?
Yes.
So I gotta do what I gotta do to make sure that we put this platform out there. So
Yeah.
question number 1.
I guess I will start.
I don't think.
I'm not going to say who this question is specifically from, just because I don't know if she's okay with it.
Okay,
but
that's cool.
This
Anonymous.
is the question. What do you do with an abusive man that don't want a job, but he does pay his portion of the rent and good with his kids? So basically, it's like this person seems to be like in an abusive relationship, but the guy pays the bills and he's good with his kids. So what should she do?
Leave, sis.
LE.
There's child support. Are they married? Because then there's alimony.
No, they're not
okay.
married.
Well,
But-
there's child support.
The biggest thing I notice is, and people say this, is that they stay together for the kids.
Mm.
When that's the most toxic thing you can do,
Right.
because the kids are smart. They're noticing what you're doing. They know that you're not happy in your relationship.
Right.
They see the abuse maybe that's happening in the relationship.
Mhm.
And you know what ends up happening is that you are still creating trauma with
For-
that child.
Right, exactly. You think it's best for the child, but it's really not.
It's
my
not.
my advice to her is that your relationship is a template of a relationship for your child.
Right.
And she's going to be, to me, in my opinion, she's going to be okay with it, or she's going to be numb to it, kind of. So a man hits her, she can be like, okay, well, my dad hit my mom, so I mean,
That's normal.
I guess it's normal.
That's
It
showing
normalizes
love,
it,
yeah.
and that's not okay. I get, it's hard to leave a situation that you're in, but your safety and your happiness is important also. Sometimes moms kind of don't think that their happiness is important, but it is. It really is. So
you come first. I think I was listening to Jada Pickett's Red Table Talk, and she was talking about how all of her energy was going towards her kids.
Right.
And she never spent time for herself. And then she realized that without me being healthy, I cannot provide and I cannot keep my kids safe and I can't do the right things for my kids. So my advice to her is that if you're really doing it for your kids or you're doing it for to stay afloat financially, you really got to be healthy yourself. Right. Because if you're not healthy yourself, you're not going to have the energy to even do the right things you need to do to make sure your kids are okay.
Yeah, and then you might end up resenting your child for that. Like,
right,
you making me stay with this motherfucker.
Right. Like, I didn't make you do shit.
Right. So, yeah.
Yeah, leave, sis. That's the overwhelming advice.
Yeah, he's not going to change unless he wants to, and it don't sound like he wants to. So.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes the best thing to do is, if it's hard for you, is to I'm a very faithful person. I pray, I do things like that. You know what, you need to pray on it, go to church, get to a mentor, have someone help you transition out of that situation.
I agree
because we saying it's easy, like leave, because if it was easy to leave, she probably would have already done it, right? So at this point, you kind of need to look into a mentor or someone who can help you transition, like maybe the church or maybe community center or someone who's out there who's saying like, okay, I'm in this bad situation, help me transition to make sure my kids are safe, make sure I'm safe, and then we're all together, have a home to live in, and we're okay. Yeah. So I would look into resources and things like that to see if that would help.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. Good advice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hate hearing stuff like that, but it is what it is.
My question was from someone, and they just asked about social media and relationships and how you handle that. She didn't really go into depth of like what about social media, so I guess I'll just make a question for her.
Okay.
And just say, how do you feel being approached in on social media, like DMs? Like, do you respond to those? Has anything came about from a DM for you guys?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
Wrapping on that.
So the thing is that we live in this society where everything is on social media. Like, we Snapchat, we are on Instagram, Facebook. Majority of us text messages, don't even talk on the phone anymore. So how can you be upset when a man slides in your DMs? It's considered a norm.
Right, you can't.
I see so many females mad, like, don't slide in my DMs, you ain't nobody. And some of my friends screenshot the DMs and post it so everyone else can see.
Tacky.
I'm like, and then you mad and you tweeting or you on your social media talking about how men ain't nothing, you need a man. It's all so confusing. It's like, don't confuse these men, all right? Like, they're sliding your DMs, they're trying to talk to you. Give these niggas a chance. To me, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. That's what I say. Because you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, you do have no right to be complaining about how you don't have a man and you got all these men in your DMs.
Okay, well, maybe it's more so how they're being approached. Like,
okay,
WYD. Like, I don't even know
you fine as fuck. Like, thanks. What are you supposed to say to that?
Yeah, like,
but if he approaches you like,
I can take you out for a day.
Yeah, you look beautiful or whatever. I don't even know. Right. You look interesting or something like that. Something like,
you look very interesting. That face girl is real interesting.
I'm done talking.
I'm kidding. Okay, I know what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, though. Yeah. I guess the approach is important, but at the same time, to me, it's like, if they meeting you at your level, you cannot be mad. Because some of y'all be out here really be looking like some thoughts. I'm sorry. Don't be mad if some nigga slide in your DMs and say something crazy to you, because how you present yourself is how a man will present to you. I have not had a bad situation, or maybe I don't present myself in a situation where a dude can just come into my side of my DMs and say something crazy.
Yeah. But then
maybe they do. Maybe they do.
Wait, I'm about to say.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, well, this is like off the social media, but like on the street, I could be like in some baggy jeans and a hoodie, and niggas would be like, "What up, girl? What's up?" You said, "What up?" Like,
say shorty, say
yeah. And I'm like, I'm gonna.
But what's wrong? But what's wrong with that?
No, the way that they say it, like, you don't have to be like yelling out the car, like, "What up, girl? I'll fuck you then." Like, oh my god, I'm just walking to my house. You know?
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, but the way that someone a woman dresses shouldn't be an indication like, oh yeah, she will
how
fuck.
She should be approached.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, and that's like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's why I know my mom, she even as an adult, if she sees me without a bra, she's like not happy with it.
Yeah.
Because it's like their generation and generations before that, when you show more, you were considered a whore, a slut, or whatever. So I don't know.
It all depends. But I say social media relationships. We live in a social media generation.
Yeah.
If a nigga slides in your DMs, and if he's being nice,
he's being respectful.
I say it's okay.
And then if you don't like him, you can really just let him down easily.
How? Though?
Like, no thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Or just don't respond. Just don't respond. You don't have to do what Michelle said that some people she knows does, which is like screenshot and upload it. Right. You can literally just ignore it. You can literally just ignore it.
And it's like most of these dudes, like, we busy, right? Maybe the only chance he gets is to slide in your DMs. He don't get to see you all the time. So why would take you out?
Yeah, you up in the house.
So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So if you want to approach a woman in her DMs, go ahead, but just make sure you're respectful.
Respect it. And women, just give them a shot. Like, it's okay.
But also nice for what to these niggas?
And this
somebody's feeling.
I'm kidding.
Nice for what?
I'm kidding. If
you wonder why we out here still single.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, Drake keep putting these songs out, and wondering why all of us still out here screaming like men ain't nothing and we got no man. So don't listen to the hype, sis. The hype is not all that.
All right, I hear you.
Whatever. Next question.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Let's see. Sorry, guys, I gotta open my stuff up.
No, you're fine. Do you, sis? You gonna go to the?
All right, so I'm gonna read it. It's long, so bear with me.
Okay.
People being in a convenient relationship. So I asked her to explain what she meant. What I mean by a convenient relationship is being with somebody because you don't want to be alone. So you accept being with a guy or girl who you know from experience is not good for you. Their disrespect, probably verbally, if not physically, always cheating, but you deal with it. So you either stay or get back with this person because you don't want to start over getting to know someone different. These days, seems like people are in convenient relationships because they don't want to end up alone. So,
that's a great question.
Bruh.
Okay, so my first question is, to you ladies, is what does it mean to be alone? Like, what do we consider to be alone?
Happiness, peaceful, calm, not stressful.
What do you mean, like, when we're not in a relationship, what does that mean, or what do you mean by that?
Because you said that people, she said that people don't, it's not people don't want to be alone.
Are you asking like being without that person or like just being without somebody in general? Is that what you're asking? Like,
yeah, like what is your definition of alone? If I said
being without that
define
person,
alone, yes.
Oh, okay.
Being
with no one, right? By yourself.
Without a partner.
Right. To me, alone is deeper in this in the aspect of like mentally I'm not like up there, or physically I'm not there too. So I guess mentally and physically, because I think I don't know who was it? I don't want to say the name because I don't want to mess it up, but it was a singer who said like he was laying in the bed with a woman, but he still felt alone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So at the same time, it's like, what are we doing? Like, what do you mean? So like, you're saying relationship, and you said not being alone, but at the same time, it's like you could be with someone and still feel like you're alone.
Right.
So what are we settling for?
But I think she meant like alone, not like
with nobody.
Right.
Like being just out here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying though. Like if you're not happy in a relationship, or it's like you're not there physically.
Yeah,
and it's like your body's there, but your mind isn't there, your heart isn't there. Right. So it's not good for anybody.
Right.
At the end of the day,
and you're wasting not only your time but their time too.
Right. Like I know from my experiences with any guy I've been with, it's like I want you to be happy at the end of the day. Right. So if I'm not making you happy, please go find it. So I don't think that you should stay.
Me neither. I agree.
I take it out.
Yeah.
Because if that person's not happy, then what makes you think that if you stay with them that you're gonna be happy too?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not.
It's like you begin to tolerate that person.
Mm-hmm. And that's not good.
Dangerous.
You never want to just tolerate.
Dangerous.
Don't. You're too. Not even if you're too young or too old. Like you're just too living life. You have life. Like just go live it. Don't matter how old or young you are. Like.
It's like when you leave this person, there's so much weight that will be lifted off of your shoulders. Like you can go find your happiness within yourself and with someone else or with your friends or with your family. Like you'll just have so much more free time to not deal with no fuck shit.
Right.
So, go be fuck free.
Exactly. Unless you have your standards set where you feel like it's convenient in other areas. Like this person is convenient in the bedroom, right?
Gotcha.
Or this person is convenient for
conversation.
Listen, sis, there is a lot of
you don't want to stay with nobody
okay?
just because their dick is good. You
right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all can still fuck, but like, hey, I don't think we should be together anymore, but I still want your dick. So.
Why? Next question.
A lot of women do that nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that to me.
I mean, you just gotta know who you are. If you're not,
oh, excuse us.
If you're not a person that can do that, then don't try to force yourself to do it.
I think most women can't do it, but if there's a lot of women that can do it, I think the only way you can do it is if. Okay, so back in the day, I used to be able to have convenience, like convenient dudes. Whereas, like, this dude was convenient for the bedroom. This dude was convenient for conversation. This dude was convenient for dates, right?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, I believe in the 80-20 rule. And I know you're not going to ever get 100%, but sometimes you can use that conveniency thing as in getting your 100%, right?
Right.
Like, he may not be getting to bed, but, you have the best conversations with him.
Yeah.
He's dope to talk to. Let's hold on to that. The dude who's in the bedroom can barely hold a conversation with you. Let me use that. And then at the same time, it's almost like some She's Gotta Have It. Y'all seen She's Gotta Have It?
That is my shit. So many of my friends is like, you remind me so much of her. And I'm
she's
like,
so dope.
Yeah, like...
Yeah,
this is
that's like a whole nother episode,
yes,
right? Okay,
yes,
it's a whole nother episode.
Okay.
It's a whole nother episode.
All right.
But yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with us being convenient until we're ready to say, like, okay, I'm okay with dealing with 80-20 and settling down with my 80%.
Right.
Right? Because that's at the end of the day, you're probably only going to get 80. I mean, if you get 90%, 95%.
Hey, sis, you're doing good.
Right.
Make sure he thinks you 95%,
right.
or she think you 95%
Hello.
too. Because sometimes it ain't both.
It's not mutual.
Okay. Anyway, though. Anyway,
all right. I have one last.
Una has all the questions. Y'all like Una more.
I'm gonna just say this. I have a bunch more, but this one is pretty interesting.
Okay.
I think we talked about it earlier, Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get over a fuck boy?
I don't know.
what is the recipe?
Right. I don't know. I told her I don't know. I don't know.
What do you do? What do you do?
I don't know.
I already have my thing. Only way you can get over an F boy is if
the old school
you
saying,
get something
get
new.
somebody else.
Okay, if you have someone new, that's the only way I was able to get over the mine, is that I had to move on with someone else.
Yeah. And I think this is not necessarily safe to do, but when you move on, you realize how good the next person is. And that's, I don't know, I guess it's a comparison thing, but when you move on, you're like, God damn, I was stressed. I was fussing at this dude every day
to do this little
thing.
Yes.
And then the other dude come along and giving me 110%. Giving me that plus more. You know how sexy that shit is? Bruh.
Bruh. But no, she's right. I mean, either you can like find somebody else that's gonna treat you right, or just be alone for a little bit, so you can know what you want. Because some people like jump to a relationship, they don't know what they want,
right?
And they get mad at the same stuff. Like, so what are you doing?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, definitely spend time with yourself and figure out what you want, because you don't want to be like Mariah said, bouncing around from relationship to relationship, because you're not going to get anywhere with that either. I mean, you can date, but not like you are my boyfriend.
Exactly.
We are only exclusive.
Exactly.
You know.
I always look at it like relationships are a resume to me, right? So if you're dealing with an F boy, and he's on your resume, right? Because you dealt with him, so he's part of your experience,
right?
And if you've been dealing with this F boy for a year, right? Just like how you need for your job, you're looking for your promotion. Right? And if this F boy has not gave you, or this boy has not showed you something different or has improved in that whatever 6 months or every quarter or whatever, then you need to find a new job. And you need to move on. You need to move on to a different dude, and then you can say I had experience, right? Because once you deal with one bad experience, you go into the next experience knowing what you want. Like I've been like, if you had a bad job, like let's say you worked at McDonald's. You hated it, right? So you want your next job thinking like, I ain't cleaning no floors.
Right.
I'm willing to fold clothes this time. Like I'm willing to go to retail. You feel me? So I think it's all about your experience. I think F boys are good for you in some area, but if you're looking at your resume and you've been messing with this F boy for 10 years or 5 years, and you've been in the same position, then you have become an F person. You have become a part of the problem as well. You have become a part of the problem, because if you haven't found a value in yourself by now, in that time that you spent with each other, or valuing each other, that at this point you're degrading yourself. You're not learning, you're not growing, you're stagnant, and at that point you're just a lost cause.
Right.
So move on from your F-boy with, and it doesn't have to be, and not saying that your next boy is not going to be an F-boy, but let's say this F-boy is a little different. This F-boy has a car. Okay, let's say the last one didn't, and you don't know, like, and then once you build experience from each and single one of them, when it's time to say, you know what, I'm ready to retire, right? You already have your experience, you know what you want, and you're going in there like, here's my value, this is what I want to get paid, and I'm trying to chill and relax with you for the rest of my life.
Right.
Right. So move upward.
And even,
You should always be moving forward,
Right.
moving upward.
And even like Michelle said, it's like a good thing because like you can like spot that from a mile away. I already know the signs.
Right.
I already
Yes.
know. Nope.
That's funny that you say that
Really
because
the energy.
now that you know we all have experience, and you can a guy coming to approach you, you can see, damn, I dated you before already.
Right.
I'm not gonna do this again.
I'm good.
You shit. Even if a dude look like, I can't do it. Sorry, you remind me of him. Your voice sounds like him. I just can't
You
do it.
remind me of
What was on this question?
Bruh. There is some history behind her song choice, y'all.
Okay.
Don't ask her to give you no playlist.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you're so right. And if you going back to your old job, you really have a problem, bro. If you really gotta, if you
unless they give you a promotion,
unless they calling you and like, you know what, I missed your worth.
Yeah,
right.
I missed your worth, and I'm willing to bring you back, and I'm going to promote you, and you got to be CEO,
that's good.
founder. You can have my position,
right?
Okay, and when he's willing to do that, then that's okay for you to go.
Right.
That is okay.
Y'all take each other.
That is okay.
Yes.
All right.
That was good.
That was good. Me too.
Thanks.
I
did have. Did we gonna do another question?
No,
to answer
you
that
had.
dude's question.
Please answer his question because me and you have nothing to contribute to that question.
Okay, I'll be quick.
I ain't got it.
He said to Michelle Moore, like, damn, F. Eunice Smith and F. Mariah Stewart, sir. Specifically, not y'all.
Okay, just when he's listening, just know they ain't jealous.
Well, no, we're not jealous.
They know what's up. Okay. Okay, so this is from Coach